Good morning, this is Steve from LotProVideo.com, and today we're going to be talking about the Honda Fit. Okay, this is the Fit's engine. It's a 1.5 liter 4-cylinder. Not a ton of power, but it's not bad. 115 horsepower. EPA figures give it 27 in the city, 33 on the highway. But after 5 days worth of combined highway and city driving, most of it being city, 33.8 miles per gallon, which is excellent. Inside the Fit, typical Honda touches, very ergonomic. All the controls are within easy reach of the driver. The switch, because this is a sport model, also has fog lights on it. So fog light switches here, headlight switches here, bright dim switches here, turn signals are here. Over on the right stalk, we have controls for the windshield wipers in front as well as for the wiper in the back because this is a hatchback. You have traction control as a standard feature of the Fit. There's an on-off switch for the traction control over here. Air conditioning controls, rear window defroster controls within very easy reach of the driver. Heater and air conditioning functions, air conditioner on-off switch is here, and fan speed is located up here. One of the little nits I had to pick about the particular model that we're looking at is the navigation system. The navigation system is a $1,550 upgrade over the standard Fit Sport, and you can get a navigation system, Garmin, TomTom, any of those big brands, for anywhere from $200 to $500. And as nice as this is, I think it's a bit pricey at $1,550, and I see most customers for the Fit going to the Sport model for the other upgrades that it gets, but probably staying away from the navigation model just for the price of the nav system is a bit expensive. Another nice feature of the Fit is there are plenty of spaces here for storage, although it does lack a standard center console here, which is another kind of a nitpicky thing that I have, and only the driver gets an armrest. The passenger doesn't. The other negative I have is the actual length of the seat cushion here. It's a little bit on the short side, which makes the seats not quite as comfortable as they could be for long distance driving. Other than that, though, the interior is very nice. Because it is an automatic and it's the Sport model, not only do you get the steering wheel controls up here, you get a sport mode in the automatic transmission. When you pull it down into S, behind here you have the pedals, very similar to an F1 vehicle actually, for plussing and minusing the transmission for the upshift. So this will upshift, this will downshift it here. The steering wheel, because it's a Sport, is also covered in leather. Instrumentation is very clear. Tachometer is located here. Fuel gauge is located here. The speedometer is located in the central part of the car. And there's also an information center here, which will give you your current MPG up there, then your average MPG. And again, I should point out that the EPA rates this at 27 miles per gallon on the city, 33 miles per gallon on the highway, and with a combined highway and city, I've gotten 33.8 miles per gallon, which is very good for this kind of a vehicle, and also an oil life indicator as well. Other nice features of it, again, storage. Storage here, you've got storage in here, you've got a 12-volt power supply right here, you have a traditional glove box located down below, and up above, you have a USB outlet. So you can plug your iPod right in here and close it up here. Or if you've got an iPhone or a device like that, plug your iPhone right into the USB and it'll continue to charge, and you'll have an additional power outlet down here. Steering wheel controls are located down here. Pulling up on a lever allows you to adjust the telescope as well as the tilt of the steering wheel. Then you have the mirror control located over on this side. Power mirrors are all standard. Power windows are all standard. The driver's power window, everything is within very easy reach. The heater controls, air conditioning controls are fairly large, which means that even if you have gloves on in the wintertime, it's very easy to operate these controls. So a really great idea from Honda. Up here, of course, we have reading lights for the driver and the passenger. Airbags, a full complement of airbags on the car. A really nice feature. They really thought this car out well. If you'll notice right here, I'm 5'8", and I'm sure taller drivers would have absolutely no problem at all. This is an automatic, so you don't really need it, but it's still nice to have what we call a dead pedal located right over here, so that you don't scuff up. I mean, normally you're going to put your foot here when you're cruising along the highway, and you're not going to wear out the carpeting because you've got a nice hard plastic dead pedal right there. So just steering wheel controls. Again, you have a Bluetooth that's part of the nav system that is voice activated and controls for the phone right here. In addition, on the steering wheel, you also have the cruise control right here. This turns the system on, cancels the system, will set it or resume it. Over here, you have controls for the audio system, channel up and down for the radio. You can choose a mode here, and it will accept, by the way, an iPod. If you have one of those, you plug that into the system, it will recognize that as well and adjust the volume right here. So you don't have to take your hands off the steering wheel. Not only is the instrumentation very, very clear to read, but it's backlit blue at night, so it's a very soothing display. I happen to prefer the blue, that's just the way I am. But you also have blue lights here set at 20-mile-per-hour intervals. Spare tire is located under here. We have about 20.5 cubic feet of storage space behind the rear seats, but you can take the back seats and flip them forward. You have a huge area back here for storage. This is Steve from LotProVideo.com. Have a great day.